The villagers said Naomi was cursed. A shadow had followed her since childhood. Things went wrong around her, and whispers followed her everywhere. Her crops never grew. Animals died when she touched them. Even her fiancé left her, claiming he saw something in her eyes the night before their wedding. Then came the fever. It started as a cold, then became something darker. Her body shook violently, her breath fading in and out until, one morning, she didn't move at all. The old priest came and pressed his fingers to her neck. He looked at her parents and said the words no one ever wants to hear. She's gone. No doctor, no confirmation, just silence and faith. Her mother screamed until her voice cracked, while her father stared blankly at the ground, clutching a shovel with trembling hands. By sunset, Naomi's body was laid in a simple wooden coffin and buried behind the family house where her ancestors rested. The night was cold, the wind cruel. The sound of dirt hitting the coffin echoed like a heartbeat slowly fading. But the next heartbeat wasn't gone. It was real. Inside that box, Naomi opened her eyes. She couldn't move at first. Her chest was heavy, her mouth filled with dust. She tried to scream, but the earth muffled her voice. Panic tore through her. Her fingernails dug into the coffin lid until blood ran down her hands. She clawed, kicked, prayed, anything. The air grew thinner by the second. She whispered, "God, not like this, please." And then, something happened. Outside, a traveler passing by the graveyard heard a faint, rhythmic sound like knocking. He froze, thinking it was his imagination. But the knocking came again 3 times. He ran to the house, shouting for help. The villagers came with lanterns, shovels, and fear in their eyes. When they dug through the soil, they saw Naomi's fingers pushing through the dirt, lifeless yet alive. When she finally gasped for air, the whole village screamed and scattered. Her mother fainted. Her father fell to his knees, trembling. Naomi looked at them, her voice barely a whisper. "You buried me too early." Weeks passed. The story spread like wildfire. Some said she was a ghost walking in her own flesh. Others said she cheated death. But Naomi knew the truth. She had been given a second chance. She left that cursed village and never looked back. She studied medicine, worked day and night, became a nurse, not for fame, not for wealth, but for something deeper. She wanted to save people from being buried alive, not just physically, but emotionally, because she learned something no one else did. Sometimes, people bury you while you're still breathing. They give up on you when you're still fighting. But even when the world covers you in dirt, you have to dig your own way out. Naomi's life became a message, a pulse in the dark. She often told her patients, "You don't need light to survive, you need will." Story told by Naomi K. Even in darkness, there's a heartbeat. You just have to believe it's still yours.